Tell us a little bit more about this I'm Possible program. Where did it start? How did it start?
Well, good morning to you, and hello to everybody. Hope you're having a great Heritage Day so far. The project started this year. It follows on the heels of a project that used to be run in Pollsmoor, and we have reworked it in collaboration with NICRO and the Department of Correctional Services. And I'm from the Centre for Theatre, Dance and Performance Studies at the University of Cape Town. And we have one other partner, which is the Department of Social Development at UCT. So the project started with the intention of making theatre. I'm a great believer that the theatre making process has a great deal to offer in social justice, healing, but most importantly, I think it develops resilience. I think we know that part of the wonderful heritage that we have in South Africa is also some of the miserable heritage we have. And a number of the inmates are deeply traumatized. The participants in my theatre project are how should we say it, they are in need of this kind of arts intervention. You were just talking about the yoga intervention, and I believe that the arts and theatre in particular, in this case, have a great deal to offer these participants in developing their social communication skills, their ability to engage with the arts.
Now, Veronica, the
yes,
stories we're seeing, the actual play that we see, the performance, does it include their personal stories? Are these real stories? And did you draw from their experiences and the crimes and what, just basically their story?
Absolutely. The script is 100% devised from the stories that they tell, as well as the journals that they keep. We ask questions like, if you could be anything, what would you be? And that's kind of where the title, Mission I'm Possible, comes from. We ask questions like, if you could say anything that would make things better, what would it be? And out of those kinds of writing, poetry and letters, we have devised a script that tells stories. We have emphasized also what makes you laugh. And that has yielded extraordinary results from the participants.
And have you seen, I mean, you
so
work with them...
So it's 100%, obviously...
Veronica, you work with them from
twice a week.
Yes. I apologize, Veronica. We do have a slight delay.
A week, up until most recently.
We have a delay in the line from you to me, so it's sort of bothering us a little bit. Let me just continue with my question. Is that you work with them from the start of this production, like you say, getting the stories out of them, getting it down on paper, getting a script, getting them to act this out. Do you see that this is cathartic? Do you see that this is therapeutic? Do you see them going through a transformation while they're in the process during this production?
Yes, definitely. We've only had the opportunity to work for 3 months. So in this process, I have seen people develop in their ability to communicate. I've also seen the development of a self-discipline, an internal way of monitoring self. The group, you can see, communicate extremely well together. There's development of trust. And there's also a forward-looking. So what is it that I will be when I come out of prison? What is it that my dreams, hopes, aspirations, what will I do better at? The thing is that we want to create a situation where people can see more of the person than just the crime that they may have committed.
Now,
we want to see that these are full human beings who've made a mistake.
Veronica, just to wrap up this morning, where and when and who gets to see this production?
Well, I have to say that we are extremely grateful for the Cape Town International Convention Centre for having given us a space to work. So on the Friday the 28th and Saturday the 29th. The performances will be open to the public. They're free of charge, and we hope that everyone will come in to see these people doing their absolute best in having made theatre. The performances will also be open at Pollsmoor for fellow inmates and obviously the Pollsmoor authorities. And Pollsmoor has worked with us extraordinarily well. They have many social programs that I think are helpful. They're doing their best.